Greetings, everyone. Welcome to some Twilight Struggle here, Atlantic League Twilight Struggle on a Saturday morning. It's the game we all know and love. I'm here with my teammate, Ted Livermore. Ted and I are going to go on the air later today for a team game against Ohio. But now uh, we'll have a recorded Atlantic League game from Ted. Ted. I believe this game was played last week, Ted against Alan Applebaum. And Ted's going to join me to break down some of his moves. Ted, how are you doing?
I am very hungover, Justin. Thank you for having me.
I'm so glad to hear that. I am hungover with rage from my last four Twilight Struggle games. So I'm hoping that my wonderful streak does not carry over into our team games. So, without further ado, I will. We can get this thing started, and so let's just switch over the screen here. So Ted, here's your opening hand. You're just having pleasantries with Alan. We did a seven. You guys did a 75-minute game. Pretty good stuff here. It looks like. This seems like an obvious purge.
Yeah. So, thank you for your stupid Atlantic League rules in 75 minutes. By the way, and then I also, for our friends watching, Justin constantly begs me to record my games so he can stream them, and then refused to stream this one for a week. So I have absolutely no idea what happens in this game because it was a week ago. I have completely forgotten. I'm pretty sure I headline purge though.
Okay. Well, Ted wanted me to stream this game on Mother's Day, and Ted and
Are
I
you a
are.
mother? Are you a mother and I'm not aware of it?
Ted and I are both married to mothers. And Ted wanted me to just spend my Mother's Day streaming this game. So
Oh, well, all right. I'm sorry that the Hallmark industry has you by the balls, Justin.
I mean, there's no doubt about that.
Fake holiday. Do they have Mother's Day in Europe? Is that a thing?
I think they do. I don't know. Might be a different day though. All right, we got a little choppiness in the video, but that's all right. Yes, this is an obvious purge headline. Um, Not a huge amount of ops here, but okay. Yeah, we got purge is fine. Normally purge is not my favorite headline as the U.S., but there's
Yeah,
clearly
but
no other choice.
yeah, that was pretty obvious here. So he headlines Vietnam. I do not want to see Asia here. Purge, kind of offsets the Vietnam bonus a little bit, which is nice because I think Allen would have gone into Lao there
Yeah.
with it. I think about cooing, doing something crazy. Decide not to do that and just stop the Dom. I thought
Okay.
about the Korea play there with the four as well, but didn't seem necessary.
Okay.
So I'm because I don't care if he choose Pakistan because I have the war.
Yep. So yeah, we may see an Indonesia coup here, I guess, but then I guess that's okay because then you get into India and you can stop Dom there.
Yes, yes, yes.
Just going with the three-op coup of Pakistan. Okay.
It's an annoying
I think
roll.
we got to. Yeah, that's an annoying roll. We gotta take that back. Okay, so you're gonna take it back and not coup it back.
Yeah, I don't know that I even considered cooing it back. I don't. That was maybe a better play, cooing it back, but I thought taking it right, getting to Lebanon there, and then again, if he wants to flip it or coup again,
Yeah.
if he had rolled a six, I would have just done the war, I think.
Yep. Okay, so he tries another coup. Okay, we goes for Lebanon coup. Yeah, and he's purged, so he's clearly obviously he's purged. He's not flipping anything.
Yes, that's right. That's
Okay,
right.
and so you're going back into Lebanon, still needing your mill ops.
Yeah.
Pretty clear at this point he doesn't have Asia.
Yes.
And unfortunately, you're going to have to give Nasser. So I assume you're thinking about a Nasser coup because clearly you don't have the ops to get into Libya before that. So you're hoping.
No, Justin, I can just see the future, and I am not concerned about Nasser at this point. I think I was thinking about a Nasser coup here.
Yeah.
Uh, that must have been my plan. Again, I had some commentary in my head that was insightful a week ago, but I don't
Excellent.
remember.
Okay. Decides to
Okay.
go Israel.
Which now I'm fine. Now I'm waiting for him to fill up Egypt.
Yeah. Yes. So you're very happy to see that.
Yeah.
All right. So what are we going to do? We're going to coup Vietnam here?
No, coup Pakistan just to try to take away his access to India.
Okay. All right. So we got one mil op out of that. Lower DEFCON to 3. And now he's gonna take another shot at Lebanon. Okay.
I go back after this? Yeah, I do. Yeah.
Yeah, you needed the mil. Okay, when you roll huge,
Yeah.
and now we'll see what happens with Nasser.
Yeah. So he doesn't have presence in the Middle East now, which is a problem for him. So again, I'm continuing to hope that he fills up Egypt.
Yeah, I'm okay. There's containment. All right, so this is a space Nasser, isn't it?
Yes. This is
This
a
is
space
definitely a
NASA.
space Nasser.
Yes,
Okay, and
space
you hit the
NASA.
roll. I'm a little surprised he didn't take advantage of his Vietnam bonus at all. I would have thought with those two ops he might at some point try to coup Indonesia, but he decided not to do it. Okay, so blockade gone, purge gone, so we can hold decall, but a lot of garbage here.
Yeah.
What the heck is our headline? Are we really headlining CIA at DEF CON 4? That seems
Yeah.
terrible.
Well, I mean, what else would you headline? I ended up doing it because I don't know what
Yeah,
else I would do.
yeah, and I mean, I guess you don't want to get Pakistan cooed. Ugh.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, NORAD sucks. Like, you got to put two more
Yeah,
in
no,
Canada for
NORAD,
that.
yeah.
I don't have any ops. Like, there's just no. I think I thought about Formosan, but then I was like, that's five ops for a temporary battleground.
Yep. Formosan doesn't really do anything. Yeah, I mean, CIA is fine, I guess, if for no other reason than you can see if he has decall or see if he has Europe. Although if he has Europe, he's certainly headlining it now. Okay, gonna dump Middle East. Oh, he does have Europe, but he's got 5-year plan and destall.
Yeah.
All right, so he has a good hand. You have a bad hand.
Yeah. So I think I thought about cooing Iraq. It's six. It's 1 in 6 chance for six VP.
Yep.
Um, but that didn't seem worth it to
I
me.
think I like a Pakistan coup to try and take away his India access.
I thought about that as well. Here's me thinking about the Iraq coup, just confirming that it's 1 in 6. I thought about the Pakistan, but then I do something crazy, Justin,
Okay.
because he has D-stall.
Okay. We're already doing that.
Yeah, we're
Okay.
doing that. That's what we're doing.
Okay. Yeah, getting into Colombia at some point makes perfect sense. But all right, we decided to do it early. Clearly, he doesn't have Asia. Um, he doesn't have Asia. We don't have Asia. So it's coming turn 3. You'll probably be able to stop Dom anyway. India at this point is not the most important country on the board. All right, so what's he going to do? He's going to want to get DEFCON down. Oh, he's just going to give Marshall. Wow. Okay.
Just happy to see that.
No hesitation whatsoever. Just going to give Marshall with an empty France. A little surprised by that. Okay. Rolls a 3, so we got to get back in there, don't we?
Yes.
We gotta take that, or we don't.
No, no. We're going back in there. I thought about this because I was worried about the coup, and then I realized his hand now is all two ops, I think,
Yeah,
and 5-year plan. And so then I decided if he wants to coup Venezuela with a two op, he can go right ahead.
yeah. Okay, you went 2 and 1. So you're gonna let him. You're gonna let him take Pakistan here.
Well, he's got other things to do. So, because DEFCON's still at 3, he's got to get D-stall off. Um, so yeah, he can take Pakistan if he wants. He doesn't have Asia scoring. But that's going to let me get into Brazil and maybe even Africa.
Yeah, I feel
So
like you're getting Brazil regardless. I mean, he's not gonna take a big coup of Venezuela here. I mean, God, that would be crazy. But we'll see. I mean, I guess a big coup. He would have to use China to get a big coup.
yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot about this. Yeah, something happens in this game. Well, two things that I've never seen before in Twilight Struggle. I think one perhaps more interesting than the other.
Okay.
So I will let you know when we get there.
Oh, just gonna
Uh,
destall at DEFCON 3. All right. That makes sense. Okay. All right. All right, that makes sense. So now we have to you have to defend France, I guess.
well, again, he only has two ops and 5-year plan, which he can't play.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think I just put a one in here.
Okay, so you're going to take
Just
Brazil, and then you're going to put one in France. So if he wants to
yeah,
take France with China, he can.
yeah, but he can't. But I don't think he's good. I mean that he's got 5 year plan, so I was not worried about him playing China.
I mean, he can always hold 5 year plan and get,
Yeah, oh yeah, oh
but
for sure, yeah. But I just don't.
yeah.
Yeah,
All right. Well, we don't have really any ops. We don't have much in the way of ops left. We want to hold decall. We ideally want to space Fidel. AI war probably has to take Egypt. And we want to get Pakistan back. Yeah, okay, we got a lot to do, not a lot else to do it with. But I guess so does he, to be fair.
yes, yeah, yeah. I forget what his hand is at this point, but I do remember it all being two ops and me being very unafraid of him going.
Yeah. I know. I think we saw defectors.
Yeah, yeah, he has to. I mean, he has a lot to do too here.
So if he
Um,
coups, we get Angola. So
right.
this is going
Yeah,
to
that
set
was,
up the weird chicken fight
yeah,
in Africa. And so he's probably going to be happy not to coup and force you to coup. So you might have to coup AR6 because you don't want to give up the three VPs. So
yeah,
okay,
but yeah, pretty open board here. I'm pretty happy at this point with the top half of South America after T-stall.
yep, okay. Asia's going to be a disaster, but it's going to score turn three and then be done for a while.
Yeah.
All right. So we don't want to coup. I assume we're. I mean, what are we going to space here? Yeah, yeah. I think I like this. I like this. Okay, we hit the roll.
Yeah, I'm actually happy with him cooing here, even though it'll lose me the 2 VP.
Okay. Oh, and he had special. All right, that's another
Yeah.
reason. Probably didn't want to contest France. All right, we're taking France now. That makes sense. Neither of you wanted a coup to get DEFCON down. He doesn't want to go into Egypt, and you don't have a target. So I assume that's what he wants to. Oh no. Okay, gonna coup Iran.
Yeah.
Little
That was
surprised at that. Okay, so now we're just taking Angola, right?
yeah.
We've
Yeah,
got
I
to.
was happy to see
We've got
that.
to just take Angola with a one.
I think I was thinking about Uruguay here too. Um,
Yeah, Uruguay's not bad.
but
And
he
now,
could
yeah.
Uruguay's bad because he'll just play 5 year play and take Argentina and Angola. So
Oh,
you're
yes. Sorry, I thought you meant AI war into
no,
Angola and Argentina,
yeah,
or
yeah,
Angola and Uruguay. Okay, well, he's got four countries in Asia to our two, so we cannot stop. We're not going to be able to stop Dom here. Okay, Algeria and one Egypt makes sense.
yeah.
Okay, so now we need to go Zaire. Oh, we're thinking about a break.
I thought about it and then I realized it didn't stop Dom, and so I ended up changing my
Yeah, I
mind.
think we got to go Zaire and then either India or Egypt. I like Egypt because I don't want to lose this war. Uruguay, yeah, Uruguay's also good.
I think I
Give him
end up
something
going
to do.
Uruguay. Yeah, that's something to think about. What do I end up doing? I
Okay,
decided, oh, let's see what happens first. I don't know why I decided that, but I
that
did.
that I'm okay. I mean, I guess that commits you to not going into Egypt if you lose the war, but okay. All right, Uruguay and Zaire makes sense.
A fun hand here.
Okay, let's not get purged. Oh, okay, defectors, very nice to see. I think that's an auto headline.
Yes. Yeah, especially because he is Asia.
Yep.
If I were him, I'd be headlining Asia here probably. I mean, depending on what's in his hand. But I still think if I'm him, he's just a very good headline. Just be done with it.
Yep.
I think you're not gonna like my play this turn, Justin. I'm afraid.
Okay.
But yeah, defector seems obvious. And then I have some problems.
Okay. So we do have double space though. Okay. CNS.
Yeah, I wasn't
You were
thrilled to see
hoping to
that.
hit
I was
something
from
else. Yeah.
Asia is what I wanted. I wanted Asia.
Yeah. He knows there's no rush on Asia.
Does he, Justin? Does he now?
Okay. All right. So fine. Is Purge around?
Well, I headlined to turn one.
Oh, that's right. You headline. That's right. So it's in the deck. Sorry, it's not known, of course.
So he has U.S. Japan. We've seen Marshall. I think we saw nuclear test ban. I had it turn two. So he has U.S. Japan, Asia scoring, Nazis obviously. I think that was known.
Okay.
So
So
he
he
does not
took. Yeah.
coup.
Yeah. So he doesn't coup, and he takes Argentina and Libya, and goes one Libya. That makes sense. All right.
Yeah,
So,
so I look at Asia here instead. So I was like, I'll coup Argentina, and then I realized that Asia was seven, and I said I don't want to give up seven VP.
yeah. Yep. This makes sense. And we have, and because we got rid of the Nazis, um, we have guaranteed double space. Is what I was trying to say. So we will definitely be able to spend space decal, space Korean War.
Yeah, I don't even. I mean, you don't necessarily need to two double space. You definitely need to space once here, but because you just play sock govs as an empty action round if you have to.
Yep.
Um, okay, I don't know what I'm thinking about because that what I liked that play there. I think that made sense.
So the
Uh,
coup. So you could take the coup here. Um, I mean, he could have a war. Also, you're
yeah,
in
no, yeah,
Uruguay, so Milops. You're in Uruguay and Colombia, so he's getting his
yeah,
Milops regardless. So it's
yep,
only a two VP swing if
yeah,
you take a coup.
yep.
But Asia could be 4 or 5 VP swing. Now he has China. So you're yeah, this is going to be tough for you to stop this Dom, but not impossible, I guess. Um,
I really thought about this one. Yeah, so I was thinking about the coup because, and then I think I realized that the Millop situation um isn't it wasn't worth it. So stop Dom.
Okay, so you stop Dom, which is good. My concern with that is he could just take the coup, and I wonder if he might be able to just get Asia Dom anyway, with how crappy our hand is.
Maybe. I mean, I have special to take India to respond. The issue is if he redrew IP war,
Yeah,
then problems. Um, but I mean, he'd have at this point he's gonna have to play China to stop it, I think.
yes. If he wants to get Asia Dom back, he's almost certainly gonna have to play China. I mean, I guess if he takes Laos and Malaysia, then
Go
you
for
would,
it.
yeah. I mean, he could just, yeah, a garden variety 3 op taking Laos and Malaysia gives him Dom back with not a really good response from us. Okay, he's just going to take, ooh, a coup with
Yeah,
Fidel.
yeah, this was a mistake. This was a mistake by Allen. I did not like that play. I think I don't know what else he. Yeah, so now I'm worried about IP war. I don't know what else is in his hand. I think I went back and looked at this at one point later in the game because I was this was that was a mistake.
Yeah, very, very surprised to see Fidel. I'm perfectly fine play on turn 2. I really don't like it on turn 3.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know what his other options are, but I did not like that. And then he just concedes Asia here.
Okay, so he dumps
Uh,
the scoring immediately, which surprises me. I don't, okay. I guess he wanted to fill up Libya, fill up Chile. I mean, he's got some stuff to do, I guess.
yeah, but I mean, I saved myself six VP
Yeah. Yeah, that was a good play.
there instead of taking the coup, so that worked out.
Yeah. So you conceded the 2 on Millops, but he rolled a 1, and he obviously didn't get to event Fidel, which is huge.
Yeah.
Um, so that's very nice for you. So it looks like we're going to go, okay, man, maybe that's it because he wanted to use US
Yeah, I think
Japan
yeah, I think
and
that
just
makes sense.
free that up.
Yeah, so no, he is Middle East Dom. Nothing I can do about that. Don't care. I think we're gonna double space.
Yep,
Yes,
double
we
space
are.
makes sense. We hit the roll.
Yeah.
Okay, so
I
you're
have headline
yeah.
peak. Yeah.
Headline peak's nice. So I assume we need to get so we get Middle East redraw. Okay, now the conceding of Asia makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um, with Middle East in his hand. Okay, so we go
Yeah.
into
Oh,
Zaire,
the
which makes
other
sense.
thing I'm
Yeah,
thinking about here is he has EU, and so that's why I wasn't playing Warsaw.
yeah. Okay, and so you wanted to make him space EU. I see. Okay,
Yeah.
Yeah, and then we take Panama and Mexico, which makes perfect sense. We would like to go into Cameroon.
I think I don't do this. Yeah, I think I do go into
Yeah,
Cameroon
yeah,
instead.
Panama, Cameroon, second Angola makes sense. Okay, would
I
you just want to go one Mexico? So libs
Yeah,
or junta
I
can't
think
take
the
it.
second,
Okay.
I think this was a mistake on my part. I think the second Angola was better.
Yeah, I think I would have rather left Mexico open and gone the second Angola, or just taken Mexico, um, and left Africa like this. But this is fine too.
No, I think Angola comes back to bite me if I recall.
All right, so all right, well, Middle East doesn't look too good. Okay, those are not the scorings we wanted to see. But Junta's a card we want to see. Oh wait, never mind. South America's great. I kept thinking, oh, he had D stall, so South America's not
Right.
good.
Yeah, he had D-stall, and then South America comes turn four.
Yeah,
Usually recipe for disaster is the U.S.
yeah, but okay, a nice play into Colombia for you gets you a probable domination here. So you have headline peak. We're clearly just going to headline Junta, even if we can get away with South America and the headline. Have
Probable domination, eh, Justin?
I mean, yeah, just roll, just get your Junta off, and don't roll a one or a two, and he needs to not have a four,
Okay. All
and he
right.
needs to also not have ABM or brush. That's all.
Okay. All right. All right. He's really thinking about it. I forget what he headlines here. Um, but yeah, this is headline peak's not super valuable here because it's just going to be Junta.
Yeah, it's just gonna be Junta regardless. So libs is now unspaceable. So I
Yes.
guess we're holding it
Yeah.
and giving up sock govs probably. That's annoying.
Yes, that is very annoying.
It's exceptionally annoying because we're going to lower DEFCON for him.
Yes. Yes, it is. Um,
But if he takes France, then we get a presenceless domination.
yeah, I think I considered just scoring South America.
No, I mean if you wanted to coup Africa, I like that.
Yeah.
If there was a good Africa coup to take, no, this is the play. Because if you get and then you do this, take a nice coup. Okay, you miss. All right. Well, if he takes France, he can't take France and presence in South America,
Right.
and you have a four up
Right.
to if he tries to go something like to France to Argentina.
Yep.
All right, so he's got a decision to make in here. So that's a nice 7 VP for you if he wants France.
Yeah, I believe he had Duck. He's gonna UN it right here. So his plan all along
Okay, his plan was
was
to was to De Gaulle duck.
yeah. Now, I think you probably would have just scored it,
Yes.
but I decided I wanted Argentina for the long term, and then you're gonna be like, well, what about Brush? What about ABM? Um,
Okay.
and then your casual turn four
Yep.
flower
Yep.
power.
Yep. And I mean that was casual. That was an immediate flower power. Okay. I mean we had to give it. There's no
No,
what
yeah,
what
there's
we
no,
don't even bother to check for the war situation. You
no,
have to space quag and you have to hold libs.
yeah,
Um,
yeah. Peter pointing out, what about Nigeria? It's a good point.
yeah, but
Uh,
again, if he coups Nigeria, we're getting Chile. So
yeah,
and we're getting control. Okay. Well, that's a good
that's
play.
yeah, that's problematic. That's about as bad as Che can be. So that was aggravating, but
So now we're going to take Chile and put a second in Zaire, right?
nope. I don't think we're gonna do that. I think we're gonna go Uruguay for some reason.
I mean, I guess he's not going to flip Zaire without taking Nigeria first, but still, we have to score.
Yeah, I don't know why Uruguay, but I did.
Okay, we're really worried about.
Yeah, I think I just didn't because now I don't have any ops, and
Yes, you
so
have no
I
ops
think I was
now.
worried about poking, and I was
Yep.
uh, he plays Nasri takes Nigeria. So this is something I've never seen before. Justin is uh, USSR gets decel in the early war, and US scores control of South America on turn four.
Yeah. I mean, nicely done. Oh. Oh, and Africa
Yeah.
has just gone directly to hell.
Yes. Yeah.
And we have to coup with the Pope. No, 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 no. I mean, yeah, we had to do it,
I
didn't we?
knew. I told you weren't gonna like
We
when I
had
play
to
this
do it,
game.
I guess. But man, the Pope is good here. Poland's at 5.
Yeah. Warsaw's
Warsaw is
gone.
gone. This is a great Pope situation. All right. I mean, you scored your control. You got your 8 VP, but if you just scored it on AR1, you get 7 VPs, and then you have all these ops to play with, and Africa doesn't go to hell.
Yeah, but I wouldn't have Chile and Argentina.
All right. All right. I mean, you made the long term play. You know, secure battlegrounds now. Worry about VPs later. But yeah, you spent an extra 6 ops get to get 1 extra VP in the short term. But okay. All right. Now we're behind in Africa. We're just gonna have to just
Yeah, he plays shuttle. Um,
which both scorings are gone. So okay,
right.
we're gonna dump that, and we're gonna try and I assume we're gonna try and just double space here. Well, we'll see if that works out. It does not. So we're going to give Sock Govs and overprotect France for him. And we missed the
Yeah.
roll. Yeah. So okay, we got South America control and we got it off for 8. But yeah, we lost Nigeria and we lost Angola. Okay, empty 5-year plan. Yeah, Africa is problematic.
Yeah, Africa's problematic, and so I think Alan makes another kind of mistake here. I think 2 out of France is reasonable here, or you know, kind of force me to repair. But he doesn't do that. He's just trying to eliminate the damage from Marshall, and now I don't really have to respond.
Yeah, that now you have essentially 3 free ops. I was surprised about that because you take away the access to Algeria. That makes sense. I like taking I'm fine with 1 out of France and then like I guess 2 out of West Germany. But yeah, I don't Greece and Turkey don't seem that important here. So yeah, we definitely have to go with 1 Zaire. And okay, we're gonna go with a poke of Algeria. Yeah, that makes sense. We still don't take Mexico, which is not my favorite. But I guess Libs is in our hand, and
Yeah,
Libs is in our
and
hand,
Hunt is gone.
and Hunt is gone. Okay, kind of a mediocre hand here.
Yeah,
Uh,
and again, I just don't have headlines this entire game. I mean, Junta is great, obviously, but another kind of situation where not an obvious headline.
yeah. Okay, so I guess looking at the discard for salt, but what's there that you're really excited
There's
about?
nothing. That's the other
Captured
problem.
Nazis. You're probably as something is as good as any right now. I think.
Yeah, I didn't consider Nazis to be honest. I maybe should have, but yeah,
I'm not saying it's a good play. I'm saying if you're eventing salt, I mean, Junta is not great here. CNS is a guaranteed 3 VP and gets you on the doorstep of discard, but you also don't want to space this turn. So I don't know how great that is. You're not spacing Brezhnev just to try and get to discard. Camp David's a fine headline. I guess that's what we're going to go with.
um,
Even with Middle East scored, Camp David's fine.
yeah. I think I might headline Nixon.
Nixon's also fine. I mean, cultural's around.
Maybe I don't know. I don't remember what I do here, but I'm just waiting for Alan to choose his headline. Headline peak in the early war is very nice.
Yeah,
Moving it all through the mid-war. I think probably more important for the USSR.
yeah. To be able to know
Yeah,
if you can headline missile envy safely and
yeah.
stuff like that. Okay, that does nothing.
Bother me?
So, okay, we're gonna Nixon and we're gonna pick up China. To what end? Just to have China?
Yeah, just to take it from him, I think. I mean, Camp David's fine as well. I don't think it really even matter. Camp David was probably better here, just
Yeah.
easiest to dot, but
I liked Camp David there, but okay. All right. So 3 op coup, and now we are controlled in Africa.
no, no, we're not
Oh,
because I
that's right.
broke.
Because you did the Zaire, because you did the Algeria poke. Yes. Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, so if Alan had just taken me out of France entirely, then I would have been controlled here.
Yeah.
Um, so I think that was a little bit of a slip up there from him. Or even, I think even if he had just taken two out of West Germany, I would have had to respond. Okay, he's going to take Europe domination. Now I think we get into a weird let's fill crazy countries in Europe battle.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, this is fine. Yeah, I think that's I just don't love that play as USSR. That's a four op play that you can respond to with two
Right.
ops. Um, but, there's also not a ton else he can do on the board. Africa is unscored, but not a ton of fighting going on there. He's got a pretty clear domination. So now, yeah, you've got to, I can take Benelux. Is that what we're doing?
That's what we're doing.
Yeah, you're looking at salt and thinking the event is probably not that great. We need to find mill ops somewhere, and I don't think we're finding four mill ops with this hand to event salt. So salt, I guess, is probably getting played for ops.
Yep. Now we're doing the Benelux. I think we end up in Denmark at one point.
Yeah, yeah, and then yeah, we don't have access to any more three stabs after Denmark. I guess
What's the one above
it's
Denmark?
Norway. Oh, that's annoying.
Yeah, that's annoying, but fine. He's doing that. He's not doing something else. So
I like taking this. I like taking this moment to event Camp David. We have a break. Let's event Camp David.
yeah, I also need to coup.
Yep.
Uh, so maybe Camp David batter, but
Okay, fine. We got our mill ops. That's fine. Yeah, Peter's saying let's salt on AR7 to try and pick up an ABM, maybe get him out of France. Okay, he has Europe. Yeah, all right. We got Camp David. All right. Well, all this stuff is happening just in a different order.
yeah, yep. I agree with you. I think Camp David probably better as the headline,
Yeah.
just in case purely for Sadat purposes.
Yeah, the issue you can't. I guess you can't salt AR7 unless you
No,
give an early
Millips.
Brezhnev.
Right. Yeah. And Millips is a problem too.
Yeah, so you'd have to coup Colombia or Saharan states with Brezhnev to get your mill ops. Yeah, that's good. Give the extra op. Yeah, that's kind of clumsy. And again, the biggest issue with salt is not a ton out there in the discard for you to grab.
Yeah. This is a mistake on my part here. I should have just done that. So I like the extra one in Algeria. That's important. And I should have put the two in Tunisia. And I don't know why I didn't do that. Instead, I do this.
For brush purposes, you mean? Or
For relines, for brush,
yeah.
for access to Libya. I mean, there's all sorts of reasons, and this was I think the biggest mistake I made this game. This was stupid.
Okay. So now we are okay. So he's got
Yeah, but Botswana is just useless there. I really don't know what I was thinking.
yeah, I
Yeah,
guess we're not really flipping Angola. Okay, now he's gonna do that. Okay, so we can take a nice coup of Nigeria, presumably. We just take the
yeah,
coup.
yeah.
And okay, well that's a nice roll. So he still has Dom, but now we're at least not on the verge of control. Okay, so Central still to come. We still only have one in Mexico. Central scoring in our hand, Africa scoring in our hand. More garbage here. I guess we're eventing Usuri to take China, and I guess we're what is this? Is this a bear trap
Yeah,
headline,
I
and then
think this
try and
has
get
to
an
be a bear
Africa
trap
coup, and
headline.
maybe we get a huge roll,
Yeah,
we get Dom. Is that the thinking?
yeah, yeah. I think that's the thinking. This is problematic.
Yeah, brush is not what you want.
Where does he go with that? I forget where he goes with this.
I mean, Panama's the play here. I mean, even if he doesn't know you have Central,
Yeah, yeah. It's full strength. It's two stab.
I mean, yeah, he could. You could. Algeria makes sense if you headline Bear Trap. Algeria makes sense because he doesn't want to lose Dom. Like if you headline Bear Trap and he knows he's not getting a coup, and you get a big roll on Zaire, that's problematic. So maybe he goes Algeria. Okay, yeah,
Yeah,
Bear Trap headline there makes sense.
yeah. I remember where he goes now. He does not go Algeria or Panama.
Okay, goes Nigeria. That makes no sense to me.
Yeah,
I don't really understand that, given that it's worse odds.
yeah, than either of the other two.
Yeah, and if you win on Algeria,
Right.
I know it's way overprotected, but you win on Algeria, it goes to 0-7. Like it's
Right.
yours for the game. So okay, and he hit the roll, so we need a big roll in Zaire. We don't get it. All right, so are we going to try and get central control here?
You have to play Muslims to do that.
Yeah, you really want to event IP war. OPEC is fine, but yeah, okay. So Libs is unplayable. You want to event Usuri. You got two scorings. You want to space Muslims. OPEC is kind of playable, and you want the event. Yeah, okay. You have no ops here.
Yeah.
We really have no ops. Yeah, so we're playing OPEC regardless. So
Yeah.
what is this? Is this Panama, Mexico, Guatemala?
No, this is me being like, I don't want to give up another
You don't want
VP.
to give up the one VP.
Yeah, I think my other thinking was I thought he would repair that instead of realign Algeria. I
Okay.
think I agree. I think in retrospect, the taking Central Dom was better.
I think I would have rather given up the one VP and take Central
Yeah,
Dom, make him coup
yeah,
in Guatemala, and then we just score Central for 2. And now Central's going to be 2 anyway, but we lost Algeria. And he's got more realigns, so I assume what's this? He doesn't have a target.
it's Panama and helps me out.
Okay, and he gives up the one in there. Okay, so we'll do Africa. Worried about an ABM coup there.
I mean, it wasn't getting better.
Yeah, well, we could have done Central first, I guess. Um, okay, Omic going to space, going to stop headline peak. He will not. So we're just going to take our 2 here. I assume we just take our 2 space, event IP war, and event Usuri. Is that what we're going to do?
Um, Something like that. Yeah, I mean, you gotta score space, play IP where I forget what I do with your Surrey. Um, I think I mean, eventing it makes sense, but the other two China card events are gone.
Yeah, with the other China card events gone. Okay, yeah. And if we, why did we space there? Because we're worried about one small step.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, that was my concern.
Okay, Romanian event. That's annoying. That's annoying.
Yeah, yeah.
That's a really annoying Romanian event.
Yeah, yeah. Here's how we get into Denmark shenanigans.
Okay, yeah. Central, just take our. We're going to take our 2. I mean, so are you thinking about Mexico, Guatemala now? Man, I really want the IP war event, but I guess it doesn't affect Dom. Oh, yes, it does. Yes, it does. It only doesn't because of shuttle. I also really want to event Usuri because Gunman is unseen, isn't it?
Yes, Gunman is unseen.
It's turn 6. Gunman's unseen. The other 2 China card events are gone. I think we need to event Usuri, and I like eventing IP war as well.
Yeah, so I think I come around to that line of thinking and just say, all right, well, I'm just gonna take my 2 for Central.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. We're going to go ahead and event. I'd event Usuri probably. Missing out on IP war is worse than missing out on Usuri.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I was thinking about Gunman as well at this point. Um, having China's important. I can't get it back now. And then stupid flower power
Yeah,
is active. So
I mean, you had to do that. Okay, so OAS is not really going to do much of anything. Overprotect Argentina. Yeah, that's. I mean, I guess Allende's coming, so
yeah, I think that's what I realized.
overprotect Chile is fine. Overprotect
Yeah.
Argentina is fine. Yeah, this is
Yeah.
fine. Okay.
Where he went with that one. IP war.
All right, so we hit it. All right, so now we have that's a huge hit. So now we have we're way ahead in Central. We have control in South. We have domination in Asia, but he dominates Europe and the Middle East and Africa. So we have 5 DOMs on the board. Okay, we get ABM and Missile NB, which is very nice. We have Missile Envy with Headline Peak. So we've seen Flower Power, we've seen We Will Bury You, and Muslims. So Missile Envy might not do much. We've also seen U.S. Japan Marshall.
Yeah, NATO played
Oh,
turn three
that's
and
annoying.
peak. Yeah, that I was
But you'll
not happy
take
with that.
you'll take a nice 6 VP with Alliance though.
Yeah, wait. There was something um no, what does he have? What does he have that I know he has? Shit. This was a mistake on his part.
Purge?
I understand. Yes, it's Purge. That's what it is. Yep. This is a mistake on his part. Purge is known. Missile Envy's known. I understand the one small step. I'm not happy with the one small step in a vacuum, but I was very happy to see it because it was Purge.
Yeah.
Yes, it is Purge, and he gets himself purged here. Um, yeah. So both Purge and Missile Envy known.
Yeah. That's definitely a mistake.
Yeah.
Now Purge wouldn't have been too terrible for you here. You've got 3 1 ops. You're holding libs. Alliance is an event. Would have been a 3 op Purge, and one of those ops would have been ABM, which you're just taking a 3 op coup instead of a 4 op coup. Not that big a deal. But obviously he doesn't want to be purged,
Yeah. Yeah. He got
especially because
himself
there's some
purged.
problematic stuff in his hand, isn't there?
He has Kennedy. Um, I think we've seen CRGs, puppets, and voice. He has grain. That's the
Yeah,
other thing.
yeah.
He
He's
has
got
grain.
he's got
Yeah,
green and no China.
and right, and that's the other thing about one small step is that was his last chance to space grain.
Oh yeah. So he wanted to space green first. Hope he misses, and then OSS.
Yeah,
That's a double mistake.
yeah. So I know he has grain. So now he's stuck with grain. He
Yeah.
doesn't have China.
So he's got
Uh,
to space a 4 op, get to discard to get rid of it. Ugh. Yeah.
yeah, yeah, and I took his last floor up.
Yeah. Yeah.
Uh,
Obviously he doesn't have another 4 op. He would have just given it.
yeah. So all sorts of problems. He could somewhere, didn't work. This makes sense.
Yeah.
Uh,
So yeah, I think it looks like Coot in Africa. Okay. So now at this point, I mean the board is still close, but we've got some good stuff here. We're gonna take a lead. We're gonna take a VP lead. We've got ABM to flip a battleground, presumably in either in Africa or maybe we'll take a shot at Libya. He's gonna have to give us Sadat because he's got green, so we could take a domination in the Middle East. This is looking, and Gunman is now gone. This is looking pretty good for you.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Gunman's gone. Yeah, this is tough. That one small step headline was I think really turns it.
Yeah. He needs to be able to. Yeah, I mean, if you flip hands though, he's able to space Alliance, and maybe get to the 3 VP slot, get rid of Grain, and he gets ABM. Like it's just a totally different game. But now, yeah, I mean, Alliance is going to put War Games out of reach, presumably. Yeah, Sadat's going to even up the Middle East or close to it. Yeah,
Yeah. So Malaysia, I just wanted to be touching Thailand. I think I also wanted to prevent him from taking it with a one-up, given that he's purged.
okay.
And then Israel makes sense here, but I think this is where I'm like, you know what? You know what's a good play, Justin? Denmark. Denmark's a good play.
Denmark.
Yeah, this is where I decide I need to put one op in Denmark. So that's what I did.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I would have rather put it in Israel. Okay, he did one. Where?
Afghanistan. Yeah, so this it makes sense later. I was confused about this sequence. Um, so he put the one in Malaysia, one in Afghanistan. Now he's going to put one in Burma.
And decall to fill him up?
No,
There.
it's puppets.
Oh, puppets. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know if puppets was known. It wasn't.
No, I think
It
he
wasn't.
spaced it.
Yeah, he did. So I didn't. So I was like baffled here. I was like, what the hell is he doing?
So we're
It
taking
makes
a coup
sense. Yeah,
here. Yeah, Zaire makes sense.
makes sense.
I don't think we necessarily need Libya. Okay, rolling a one is bad. You shouldn't have done that.
Yeah.
And we have no ops left.
No, we have no ops left yet, and so it's puppets. That's what he was doing in Southeast Asia. I was very confused. I can't even flip that over,
I
so
still
that's
don't
fun.
really understand it because we have 7 countries and 4 battlegrounds. So he's got to take all 3 of those countries and have you not take Taiwan in order to stop Dom. Sorry.
Yeah.
So where did we use this? We used it in Czech. Okay, I like Czech, and we used
Yeah, I
one
knew you would
Africa.
like Czech, and yeah, so there we go. Now I get Czech, and so now I'm guaranteed to win the game. Most important country,
Yeah,
Justin.
a very important country on the board. I mean, it's important because it gives you access to other European 3 stabs. That's the
Yeah,
most important thing. Gives you access to Hungary.
yeah, yeah. Not to mention, future realigns with Teardown
Yeah, with that Pope that we spaced.
with hope that we space. You're gonna
No,
be so
sorry,
mad.
that we cooed with. That we cooed with.
He plays Solidarity later on too. Yeah, I put myself in a bad position there.
All right, so
But
if he has Duck, he just loses the game. But he clearly doesn't. There's been nothing he could do about it. All right, that makes sense. We're going to go ahead and discard libs and draw South America scoring.
what do we draw? No, our man.
I like just event that. Just trigger that. Hold on, hang on to Truman.
What do I do? Yeah, hang on. I definitely play it. I don't remember. I think I was looking at the cards in the deck, and because there's no gunman, right? You're not fishing for that. Africa's mainly bad scoring.
Well, now that we
Um,
have Czechoslovakia, Africa's your only bad scoring.
yes. Um, so,
Okay.
anyways,
Um, AWACS is nice. VOA is very nice. Duck, I suppose we can't headline in case he decides to headline an active Cal against us,
yeah,
which would be nuts.
it would be nuts, but
But we have so many dominations on the board.
yeah,
I mean,
it's
we
not
have
worth the
yeah,
risk.
we have.
I think I go with voice here. Um, just to be
VOA is fine. What's it going to do? Zaire, Libya, Algeria.
I don't know. Maybe I make him presenceless in the Middle East and Zaire. I have a weird obsession with the Middle East. That my brushword Jordan against Jordan last weekend.
Yeah, I did see. Oh God, that was a wild turn 10 for you.
Yeah, I was, but I like the brushword Jordan. You didn't
Yeah,
like that?
yeah, that was really annoying for him.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Known Middle East. He had a known Middle East in his hand and made him presenceless. All right, that's annoying.
I like
So
this. Just do it in the region that in his good region.
no, Justin. No. Must be presenceless
What
in the
this
Middle
is
East.
what?
Must be
Okay.
presenceless in the Middle East.
Okay. So he's just gonna take Libya, Algeria, and Zaire back, and then we're gonna coup Zaire.
Yes, that's the plan. I think the two out of Algeria was better.
All right. So it's obviously this whole game turned when we got Czechoslovakia.
Yes, yes. I think honestly, it's the one small step that just causes because now he's got grain and
Yep.
he
Yeah.
can't space it, and he got himself purged. It's just that was
Yeah. He's got an unspaceable grain. We've got CNS, and we got a 2/3 shot to get to discard or stopping him from discarding.
Yeah, so I think Alan's realized that he's a little bit of trouble here and starts taking his time.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
that's annoying.
that's a nice. So we're just taking a coup, right? We're just gonna take a
Yep.
nice
We're
coup.
just-
Let's just take a coup of Zaire.
So interesting thing about this game. So I mentioned, scoring control of South America as the U.S. on turn four after D-Stall comes out in the early war. I think pretty rare. I've never seen that happen
Yep,
before.
that is unusual.
Um,
As yeah, you got your junta, so you got your control in South America.
the other thing that's a little strange about this game, I don't believe he ever controls a South American battleground.
Well, he did take Argentina.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, he
He
did
did
have
take
Argentina
Argentina.
briefly. Okay. Okay, you're right. All right. So now we're doing annoying things with war games. I will El Salvador, of course.
Obviously, another incredibly important country.
Yeah,
All right, so we
yeah,
want to stop Africa Dom.
yeah. I think it was a little
We
bit.
do want to get Nazis. We want to event Nazis. We want to space. We will bury you. And then AWACS is a probably a pretty good event here.
No, AWACS is important.
I think that's a pretty close
Yeah,
to a must event.
yeah. I think I'm nervous about Muslims, so I think I'm here. I have to take Malaysia, obviously. Um, and then Sudan makes sense to stop the Dom. I think I'm kind of hoping he coups it. So,
Okay, that's an
oh
important
boy.
IP war. He misses on the roll by one pip. I think we
Yeah,
take
that
the
was
opportunity now to just Nazi up, right? Why?
because I knew I was going to hit it. I don't know what your
That's
problem is.
why. Why? Just just Nazis first.
I don't know what your
You
problem
roll a
is.
four, and it looked really stupid. Okay. All right. We really wanted a space. Okay. Okay, that
I don't care.
it's
Whatever.
mildly annoying, I suppose. Oh my god, and Comic Con can't go into check here. It's
No,
huge.
I know. It's very important. Very, very important. So we're going to see him get into what, Bulgaria and Hungary, I think.
Yeah.
That's exciting.
And why wouldn't he?
Yeah.
When you have the opportunity to get Bulgaria and Hungary.
I don't think Denmark ever actually gets taken
Yeah.
here. I think just my very important one-op languishes.
Oh, good gravy. Okay. Decides not to event terrorism, just going to take a coup.
Yep, I'm still not playing AWACS for some reason. Don't
You
know what my
really don't want to
problem
give
is.
this four VP for Africa,
No.
which I understand
Well,
because war
right.
games.
Well, War Games is gone. He played War Games.
Oh, I just
Yeah,
missed that. Okay.
he played War Games, but I mean, I'm also like, why not just harass him, right? In the one domination he has on the board, if he wants to contest it, like go
Yeah.
for it. At this point in the game, given the situation, I'm always happy to just like have stupid fights with my opponent.
Oh yeah, you love doing that.
Yeah. Oh, oh,
Oh, whoa!
do I? Oh, I did take it. All right. Yes. Yes.
Did you take it just so we could comment, just so we could talk about that when I streamed it?
I think I took it because like to I don't know what I was doing. I don't know what I was doing. That puts me up one country. All right,
Okay.
he salts for ABM. I don't think I particularly care. I think I wanted the whole troop. See, this is why, Justin, this is why We Will Bury You needed to go to space first so I could do a zero up coup with Nazis.
And so we couldn't use "We Will Bury You" for that coup. I mean, again, I guess we don't want to give the three VPs
No,
and let him have Africa Dom, which okay. So we had to use CNS there. I would have just used Truman. It's fine.
mm,
Okay.
It's annoying.
That's fine. Just trigger
So
AWACS.
yeah,
Yeah, just
that's what
trigger
I'm gonna do.
AWACS. That's
Yeah,
fine.
yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, he doesn't lower DEF CON, which is interesting. I think I thought about taking back Egypt with it, and then realized no.
No,
Yeah, I
just
did
take
think
Saudi
about
Arabia and
this.
lock it up.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I do end up doing that because the real problem is Muslims.
Yeah, right, right. Yeah, now hostage crisis is still an issue for you, but and he does have ABM.
He does, yes. He does have ABM. He holds it for an annoyingly long time, if I recall. So DEF CON goes to 4. Um,
Casual turn for flower power.
yep, yep, yep. You can UN brush war, Justin.
No, you cannot. You can UN Korean War though. You can't UN
Oh,
a neutral event.
okay, all right. I guess I've never thought about it.
We're
So
certainly seeing ABM here. Oh,
that's what I thought, but we're
oh,
not.
reformer.
Yeah, so I thought we were seeing ABM, so I said, all right, I'm just going to headline Asia and force him to use it there,
Yeah.
right, to stop that, which is fine with me. I think you'd have to use all 4 to stop it, I think, or maybe only 2. But he wouldn't be doing anything else with it. But
I
then,
mean,
yeah, we
this
give
is yeah. So
reformer.
this is 2 Italy and then 1 Benelux, 1 West Germany, and you realign the shit out of Europe, right?
Well, DEFCON's at 4.
Well, that's what ABM is for.
Oh, with ABM, you're saying, okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Or that. Okay, that's
or
fine
that.
too.
Yeah,
That's fine
that
too.
makes sense. Yeah.
I was thinking about a Hail Mary control play, but I mean, you have Truman, so that was never going to happen.
That's why I kept Truman and
Yeah.
coup the Nazis. I don't know
Yeah.
what your problem is, man.
Yeah. Obviously.
All right. So now I'm like, well, I can't play U2.
I would like to get DEF CON not 4. So I'm
Yes.
not getting Europe controlled. So I am cooing immediately. Yeah. Just take
Yeah.
a coup of Angola. This is fine. Just do
Yeah.
this.
Yep.
Okay.
We do that. Roll 1 again.
Okay. So
And then
now we have to UN Glasnost space quack. Well, ugh, we don't want to give it. Oh, MGS. MGS. MGS.
yeah, I do, I believe, put myself in a position for that. I think I'd take Taiwan here at some point, knowing that I
Oh my
will,
God. It would
because
be a
that's what I have
full
to do.
MGS because flower
Yeah.
power is in effect.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Because we can't, I mean, we cannot give Glasnost or Quagmire.
No.
Oh my God. Please. Full MGS.
Yeah. I've given Glassnose before, but like without thinking that when Reformer was in effect, and that sucks. That's a bad mistake to make, and a very nasty surprise when he started placing ops.
Yep.
Very unhappy with it because usually like Glassnose, you're pretty happy to see in your hand as the U.S. So that's not a mistake I'll make again.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, you click resolve event and then it lets you do something versus having to commit resolving event. That's the that's the giveaway there.
Yeah. All right. So I think I'm pretty well ahead at this point, although after Asia got scored there and shuttle goes away, now it's just Europe versus South America, although I can even up Europe here pretty easily.
Yeah. You just
I
need a
think,
2 up.
yeah, Allen's, I think, biggest path here is Middle East, but Muslims is no longer in effect. But hostage crisis and Marine barracks bombing is gone. So,
Yeah. So he needs a hostage crisis. Yeah, he can't let you get a coup in another coup in Angola. So he's got a coup here.
yeah, I think he's got a coup. Yeah, I forget what he's thinking about. I don't know if he coups Zaire or he decides that he needs to get into South America at some point.
He got D-stall. So but yet you have South America control.
Yes, much maligned South America control.
Yeah. I mean, if we played it my way, South America would be even, but you would have scored Africa Dom instead of him scoring it.
Okay. Well,
but it's about the same.
so Alan's really thinking about it here. Yeah, I would think a coup was pretty straightforward.
It seems like this has to be you just take a coup of Zaire, right? Or South America. South America's fine too. Matter of fact, that's probably better. No, that's it's much better. What am I saying? Yes, just coup
Oh
Brazil.
yeah, no, yeah,
Yeah, coup
okay.
Brazil. Yeah, you get a big role, maybe realign Venezuela.
Yes. So he does not coup Brazil. He coups Venezuela.
That doesn't make sense to me. I don't understand that.
Well, I what he was thinking about the realigns because I do have
Oh, you
Uruguay.
have
That's
Uruguay, so he doesn't want to. Okay,
yeah,
so you would have gotten your realigns in before his. Okay,
yeah. That's what he was thinking. Because I was confused initially as well, but that's what he was
because his
thinking.
four would have been good enough in Brazil.
Yeah, right. But that's what he was thinking. I don't know where I put that fourth one.
We went Lebanon.
Oh, okay.
Well, not sure how important Lebanon is, but okay. No, we
Uh,
did. We changed our minds and went.
yes. I don't know. I don't know where. Not West Germany for some reason.
Well, we have Truman, so
Yeah, I think that's
probably
what I
just
was
gonna
thinking.
trigger that.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know where I put the fourth one, but okay. Put it somewhere.
Yeah. Okay. So he takes Egypt. We're gonna give the one VP with you two. Shouldn't this?
Mm,
Okay. Okay. We even in the middle. We're gonna give the one VP with you two. We're gonna give four more
or
VPs
more,
on
yeah.
wars. So if he can, he if he yeah. I mean, again, I'm talking about war games, which
War games is
it's gone.
gone.
It's gone. So you're right. It doesn't matter.
Oh, you know where I put the fourth glass knot, Justin, because I'm a fucking genius, was Taiwan.
Okay.
That's
Sure.
for the last, yeah,
Brilliant.
that's for the last glass. Yeah, yeah, it was brilliant. So now he does ABM. He chooses Iran, which is a choice.
I guess if
Um,
he has Middle East in his hand, makes sense.
yeah.
Still needs a non-battleground over there.
Yeah, he does. Okay, right. Yeah, so he plays. Yeah. So after that, and then this, I'm like, all right. Well, I think I know what you have in your hand.
Yep.
So along comes Brush.
This should have been Egypt, but oh, okay. Because Reagan bombs is gone. Reagan bombs is gone. Never mind. Okay, so you got the brush off. Nice.
Yeah, I don't think it particularly matters. Yeah. Okay, and he does have Middle East, so sad for Allen. And then,
Just event this. Thank you.
yeah, I think that was my intention the whole time, and I misclicked. I remember being confused at why I was asking me to
MGS.
do. Yep, MGS.
MGS.
This is
MGS.
he has the space 5-year plan because of the he still has grain.
Yep.
So now he needs a 6 and he gets a 5.
I didn't even see the roll.
I'm sorry. Okay, so this is the other fun fact here, Justin. Can you see it?
Okay. Uh, so okay, so we have Cal. That's
Uh-huh.
good.
Uh-huh. I'm gonna point it out
We
here.
have all the crisis.
All the crises, I have them all.
What? Yeah. No, where's Latin American debt crisis?
Oh, damn, you're right. Damn, I've thought about this, and yeah, that
You're
one
only
is
three for four on crises.
dang it. All right, well, never mind. Forgot about that one.
I mean, it's an important crisis.
It is, yeah, and a recurring event, as well, which the only crisis that is a recurring event for some reason. Uh,
Jam North Korea.
oh, you think I don't jam North Korea right here?
Jam North
You
Korea.
think I'm doing anything but jamming North Korea?
I just take a look around and I say, you know what? I got nothing better to do.
Jam North Korea.
Yeah, of course, we're jamming North Korea, Justin. I wouldn't send you a recorded game that didn't involve a jam of North Korea.
Yeah. Your missile envy headline was very safe though.
Well, I can't control when I have headline peak or not.
Yeah. I mean, even if you didn't have a headline peak, it was safe.
Yes. But you got your jam of North Korea there.
North Korea Jammy Jam.
Yeah. All right. So, yeah, I'm in pretty good shape at this point. Um,
Terrorism's
terrorism's gone
gone. Yeah,
too.
terrorism's gone,
Yeah.
so Iranian's free. Suez is annoying, so that I guess is you're going to space that. Uh, Space one of Suez and hold hold Pershing. Yeah,
Yeah.
this is straightforward. Even if he doesn't have South America, and
Yeah.
we have enough ops to. Well, I get a coup with Nora. Oh, that's right, because DefCon's already to us. Okay.
And it's turn 10. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Canada was full, so I was saying if he coups to lower DefCon on turn 10 with Canada full, you still get one out of it. That's all I was saying. But obviously, DefCon's already two.
Well, wait. Not if you coup first, right?
I know because it's the end of the action round. So if you coup with NORAD, then at
Ah,
the end of the action round, DefCon will have lowered to two. It'll check, and you would have gotten the one NORAD up.
interesting. Okay. Well, hmm. Yeah, I could see. I would definitely make that mistake. Okay. So there we go, Justin. There's the last
There's the
crisis.
last crisis.
I
Okay.
got them all. Got them all. All right. Costa Rica coup here always works. It doesn't this time, which is
A
shocking.
six there would have been mildly annoying, I suppose. Sets up Panama for realigns.
Instead, I just
Well,
go.
so North Korea is just sitting there, Ted. What are you
Yeah, I
doing?
know. Oh, well,
It's
if he
just
wants to
sitting
take
there.
it, it doesn't affect Dom, so he can go ahead and
What is this sane thinking? Doesn't affect Dom. Who are you?
I
Who
take
are
it
you?
eventually, I think. I think it might be right here. But
Yes, take
I'm
it right
fine.
now.
Yeah, I'm gonna get there. Don't you worry.
And then I assume we're jamming China into Thailand on AR6.
I did think about that, to be honest with you at this point.
Or
Uh,
Chernobyl event. Oh, Chernobyl Asia
yeah,
AR4.
Chernobyl, Asia.
Chernobyl
That would
Asia
be fun.
AR4, and then take control.
Yeah, I should have thought about that more because I think I'm in a position where I could do that here. Certainly a lobby game. Something in there. You're mad.
Yeah, well,
You're mad.
I mean, I get that we needed the two ops to coup there. We needed the coup was important and the mill ops were important, so I get it. But what is this meaningless coup in Africa? Chernobyl Asia take control. You had the chance to take Asia
I
control.
did.
You chose not to.
Yeah. Yeah. Sad. Sad. I think in a lobby game, I would have done that. So, anyways, I think this game's pretty over. Um,
We have three
given.
Doms on the board to his zero.
Yep.
Yeah, I would
Yep.
say that it is.
Yep. Well, now he's got Africa.
Oh, now he does. Yes.
So yeah. So now we can mess around with Africa, which I'm fine with, obviously.
Jammy Jam Algeria.
Yep. Yep. Whatever. All right. Cool. So
Nice win. You're 1-0 in Atlantic League.
yes, and now I can report this stupid game after you finally decided to
That it
stream
wasn't
it.
Mother's Day, ergo it
Yeah.
was fine to
Uh-huh.
stream it.
I see. All right. All right, we're coming back at 2 p.m. Eastern.
Yeah, 2 p.m. Eastern, so a little under 2 hours from now, we'll be back, obviously, with the plus the delay, for a critical U.S. Cup game against Ohio. We're the U.S. for that one. We're also the U.S. for our Texas game which I will schedule after this one is done. Ohio, big game for them. They're 2-1. They also have Washington on Monday. So after that, we'll have both played 5 games, and we'll see what the Group A landscape looks like. Group B has been slacking. No one has played more than 2 games in Group B. Group A has been on the ball.
No one has played. Okay, interesting.
In Group B, we have 2 teams that have played 1 game and 4 teams that have played 2. In Group A, everyone's played at least 3. And so, yeah, people are they're slacking off there in Group A, Group B.
All right. So 2:30 Eastern will be on the air. We're going to start at 2 Eastern playing.
We'll start at 2. Yeah, start at 2. We'll be on the air 2:15. Oh, nice South America. There you go.
See, Justin? See?
Okay. Great job. Africa didn't come back. It was a genius play.
Thank you. All right, cool. Well, I'm glad we finally got to do this game. Here's me taking a lot of time to figure out what I want to do with China. So yeah, 1-0 in Atlantic League, and
Do you have any games coming up?
no, because Jordan knocked me out of the ITSL Silver playoffs. Just 2 disastrous games against Jordan and ITSL this season. And no RTSL games scheduled right now.
All right. Well, thanks, Ted. We'll talk to you in about an hour and a half, a little bit more than that. Everybody else, thank you for watching. Be back in a couple hours. That was fun, but now it's done. So long, everybody.